She was 28 years old, a mother of 4, a fashion icon who had just walked Paris Fashion Week. She had everything, and someone who once claimed to love her decided she was worth more dead than alive. This is the story of Abby Choi. February 21, 2023. Abby Choi was reported missing after she failed to pick up her daughter from school. She was last seen entering a car driven by her hired driver, who was also her ex-brother-in-law. She never arrived. She never came home. That night, her mother and her current husband filed a missing person report. Nobody knew it was already too late. Abby Choi was a model and social media influencer with more than 100,000 followers on Instagram. She had recently appeared as the digital cover model for luxury magazine L'Officiel Monaco and attended Paris Fashion Week just weeks before her disappearance. She was glamorous, she was successful, she was loved. But behind the designer clothes and magazine covers was a complicated web of family, money, and resentment that would ultimately cost her her life. Abby had married Alex Kwong in 2012. They divorced in 2015. Despite the divorce, she maintained a close relationship with her ex-husband and his family. She trusted them. She had no reason not to. But that trust would become her greatest vulnerability. Police allege there was a dispute between Choi and her ex-husband's family over finances. The model allegedly owed the family millions of dollars, and some were frustrated with how she handled her finances. Behind the smiles and family dinners, a plan was forming. February 24, 2023, 3 days after she vanished, the headless corpse of Abby Choi was discovered at a Tai Po village house in Hong Kong. Some of her body parts were hidden inside a refrigerator. Others had been cooked. Her skull and some of her ribs were found in a pot, a meat slicer, an electric saw, a meat grinder that had been used to mince human flesh. The people who did this didn't just want her dead. They wanted to erase her completely. It was purported to be part of a twisted plot to gain control of her fortune, which included a $9.3 million apartment where some of them lived. The family that Abby had trusted, the family she had kept close even after the divorce. They had been calculating her worth not as a person, but as an obstacle, and they had decided to remove her. Abby's ex-husband, Alex Kwong, 28, his brother Anthony, 31, and their father, Kwong Kao, 65, were charged with her murder. Alex Kwong's mother, Jenny Lee, 63, was charged with perverting the course of justice. Roughly 100 police officers wearing protective gear and armed with shovels and excavators went to the Northeast New Territories landfill, searching for more evidence, along with her missing hands and torso. As of 2026, the main murder trial for Alex Kwong, his brother Anthony, and their father, Kwong Kao, is still ongoing. The trial is set to begin on September 21st and is expected to last 45 days at the High Court. Abby's 4 children are growing up without their mother. Her family is still waiting for full justice. And somewhere, in a Hong Kong courtroom, the men accused of reducing a vibrant young woman to bones in a soup pot will finally face their reckoning. Abby Choi walked into Paris Fashion Week just weeks before she died. She was photographed, celebrated, admired. She had no idea that the people closest to her had already decided her fate. She deserved better. Her children deserved better. And justice, however delayed, is still coming. The true crime archive. We don't let them be forgotten.